Like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, hello, hello. We're happy to see you today in our Genius seminar. First of all, I want to apologize for inconvenience because yesterday we were not able to run it due to some technical issues. But I hope everything will go well today. And I just wanted to tell you what to expect from this seminar. We will start with the really cool presentation about our company. My colleagues will help me with it. And then we will have some question and answer session. And after it, please don't leave us. We will have Kahoot with some nice prizes in the end of the day. So first of all, I will say that my name is Ekaterina. I'm a talent acquisition partner in Esport. And I'm helping to the company to bring best talents. And I hope very soon you will be a part of our family. So let's go straight to the presentation. And our first speaker today will be my colleague, Alexander. Alexander, please come. Introduce yourself.
Yep, thank you, Katerina. Okay, cameras are there. So, hi, my name is Alexander, and I am delivery and engineering manager in Esports. So technically it means that I'm managing multiple development teams. And let me start with our first slide. So I will be mostly concentrating around IT, and my colleagues here, Armand and Preet, will talk a bit more about other aspects of what we do. But maybe let me just say a few words about the company. Yeah, so what we do, so we are the sports company, Genius Sports. So what we do, we collect all the sports data around the world and then do some stuff with this data and then sell this to various customers. And of course, to do that, you need a lot of services, you need a lot of people, and we develop all our software in-house. So this is why we have our IT. So as you can see on the slides, we have about 40 development teams around the world. So each team usually consists of like 6, 8 people. So you can imagine it's quite a lot of people. And we have development hubs in Tallinn, London, Vilnius, Sofia, and Medellin. So our headquarters are in London, and originally we started in London. Then Tallinn office is the second, so it's one of the oldest offices in the company. And then as a company, we started to expand quite rapidly in the last, I would say, maybe 5 years. And then we started to open offices in cities like Vilnius, Sofia, Medellin, and most likely we will continue to do so. So what does it mean for you? Yeah, so it's really a cool place to work from my perspective because we are an international company. So you can have a lot of possibilities to learn from other cultures. And we, of course, in all our offices, we also have a lot of people from abroad. So let's go to the next slide, and I can tell a little bit more about I mentioned that we do something with sports. Yeah, so what exactly do we do? So first of all, we collect all the possible sports data around the world. So we have a big chain of people who are going to all possible sports events like football, tennis, and etc., and they send the data, what is happening during the game, like goal is scored, maybe something like anything that's happening in the game, and then we analyze this data and do interesting things with this data. Yeah, so one of the main things that we do is selling our data to betting companies. Yeah, so this is one of our main customers, but we are also expanding a lot. Yeah, so one of the interesting things that we are doing right now is that we are substituting our people on the stadiums and in sporting halls with cameras. So we're doing AI, computer vision. So this is a really cool thing. And we also started to work a lot with streaming. So we stream a lot of videos, like streaming here right now, but sports videos too, and many of our customers are using that. So also we do quite a lot of interesting things with media and engagement. So this is how we help our customers to keep their customers interested in sports. Yeah, so we so there is probably guys will talk a bit more about that. So we also have about like the technical challenges. As you can imagine, like sports is going like all the time. It's happening all the time. So which means that we need to run 24/7, and this means that you cannot just easily like have some long downtime windows or anything like that. Yeah, and this involves about how we do architecture, how we write our software. So it also says that our load, and when I say load, it's like about the like amount of content that we handle and also amount of customers. It doubles for last 5 years, and you can imagine like it's just 2 times more every year, and it continues to grow. Not sure when it will stop. Maybe it will, hopefully. So and as also mentioned here, messaging-based architecture. So I just put it some really like some really important points. Yeah. So about messaging architecture is that this is how kind of how our business works. Yeah. So it's a lot of data flowing in different directions, and this is what really makes it interesting from the technical perspective. Yeah. So it's not just I don't know like how many are in IT. Yeah, but we're definitely not the company who are just doing some boring, crude type of work. Yeah. So okay, I will talk a little bit about our tech stack. So we are a big company, and we also, the way we expand, we also acquire some other companies. So which means that our stack is quite fragmented. But I think here what you can see on this slide are some like really, of course, if I would put detailed technical stack, it probably would take multiple slides. So I just try to keep it as simple as possible, just to show as a company, we are really modern. So we are using AWS, which is a cloud hosting service provided by Amazon. We're using multiple external services like Ably, which is a messaging system which you can send like a lot of messages to millions of customers on scale, which is really cool. We're using authentication services, modern authentication services. So those are all the things that are, I think, making working with our technology enjoyable. And in Tallinn and London, which are forming one of the divisions in the company, we're mostly writing on .NET, so C#, and we are mostly hosting this in Kubernetes. And for front end, we mostly using React with material design. So my main message here that is we are trying to be really modern, and of course we do have some legacy applications, but our goal is to always go forward with modern things. Okay, so next slide is about our growth opportunities, and I think this is what probably interests you the most. So I think that we are the really great place to start. I mean, like when you are either IT or any other position, which my colleagues will cover. So I think the most important that we really invest a lot into personal growth of our employees. So as I mentioned, we have development teams. Yeah, in which development team we have a team leader, which one of the responsibilities of team leader is to help his team members to grow professionally. So for that, we have a lot of opportunities. So you have a lot of experienced colleagues who are really ready to help. We also have a personal training budget, so which every employee can choose what to use for. And as mentioned here, we have also development plan. So this is something, so it's not just on the words, okay, we're helping you. So we're actually having for each employee, we're having like a list of things that were agreed between team lead and employee what to work on. And as like the first point here about internal promotions. So this is also something I think really cool about our company, because internal promotions are working. So in fact, we prefer internal employees to take some managerial positions rather than hire from outside. Of course, sometimes it's also useful, but this is actually working. So, and I brought some success stories here. So there are obvious success stories when people just join IT already as, let's say, software engineers or QA engineers. So then it's a bit easier. But here I don't know like who is the crowd right now. Yeah. So I just wanted to bring some stories about that. There are actually multiple paths. So here is an example, Maxim, who started as a customer support specialist, which will be covered here today, this area. And then he was in the support for quite some time, but then decided that he wanted to try IT. So he started in IT as a product owner, and then when he learned enough about software engineering, he actually became a team lead. So he is not a technical team lead, but this is not required in Esports to be a technical person. And another example, a bit more IT related, Marion. This actually just happened recently. So she is studying IT at the moment, and she started she was working part-time as basketball trader in Esports, and then when we had our available positions for internship in our company, so she applied, and it was really successful, and now she's working as a part-time software engineer while continuing studying. So my goal here is that we are flexible, so we are happy to, so it's not necessarily you need to be like a full-time or anything. And I think that's pretty much from my side. Try to keep it like really short. So thank you. So next will be Armand. Yeah, thank you.
Hey, thanks. Hello everyone, my name is Armand and I am in trading team. I'm a tennis desk manager. So yeah, my history with Esport has been quite long. I started in this company like 11 years ago already. And yeah, my start was, I will put like next slide also. So yeah, my start was like, I joined in as a part-timer in this company because all my life I have been like a huge sport fan. I have played football from the after I was few years old probably, and yeah, until nowadays. And I always have loved to watch different kinds of sports. So for me, this job is perfect combination of like can actively watch and being in control of sports, but also like working with great people. So let's start. I will give you like short overview what is bookmakers, about our operational teams and so on. So there are a lot of different bookmakers across the world. Even here in Estonia, we have like tens of them, different ones. They are offering thousands of different events throughout the year, and main thing, they are offering thousands of markets also. So basically, this upcoming weekend there will be huge football match, El Clásico, Real Madrid versus Barcelona, and basically you can just bet on everything what you like when will be the first goal scored, how much yellow cards there will be, and etc. So about Esports, our trading. So as mentioned in previous presentation, like our headquarters in London, but biggest like this operational hub is in Tallinn, and recently now it's growing and it's in Medellin also, just to cover like this full cycle of 24/7. So we have always somebody ready to help our customers, offer matches, and so on. So our main duty is create fixtures for pre-match and live events, making sure those matches are resulted once finished putting like a lot of effort doing keeping eye on this integrity side of sports. We are dealing like digital marketing and also like we have over 320 traders across the company, and yeah, in Tallinn office it's almost now 180. So sports data basically, it's really important. It all starts with rights. Who has the rights for offering those data and so on. So we are working closely with different leagues, federation across the world. Just to name few, like the most well-known ones, like English Premier League, NFL, and then we use this data to deliver this like whole package to our customers, like different bookmakers. We are working together with or offering our services over like 300 different bookmakers and also different media outlets providing different marketing variations. Yeah, just to name few, like these biggest bookmakers in the world, like Bet365, Skybet, and now recently we have made huge step in US, also like DraftKings and different casinos. So a bit more in detail about our operational teams in trading, this structure. It might seem a bit messy in here, but actually it's quite easy. Like there are different layers. And all the teams are built in the same way, same logic. In Tallinn, we have like 6 different bigger sports teams, and in Medellin, we have 4. As you can see, it offers great opportunities to grow inside the company. There is clear path how to move from one position to another, but also it doesn't need to be like just upwards. There has been like plenty of different examples when people move to the sideways also, like they're starting from trading, but actually eventually ends up in the support teams, in marketing teams, IT teams, as mentioned before, and so on. There is like a lot of different ways how to grow inside the company, basically. And what makes it quite unique is this kind of knowledge about sports betting. You can't learn that in the university or anywhere. That's why we are in that great position that we have all this knowledge, all this expertise. We will provide like this very detailed trainings for everyone, and it not stops after the training is finished. We are like dealing with mentoring quite a lot, so each person has their own mentor in the company also. So we are putting a lot of effort into that you can grow and learn things constantly. And yeah, finally, like just to give overview, those are like main sports what we are covering. Like for sure, football is the biggest one, but also like really popular are tennis, basketball, volleyball. Esports is really popular, and yeah, in total we are trading like 26 different sports, and yeah, those are the main ones. Yeah, thanks. That's it from my side, and now Priit will continue.
Hello, my name is Priit. I'm one of the team leads in one of our support teams based here in Tallinn. Now, I started in Genius over 6 years ago already. Started as a second line support operator, and after some time was asked to start up a new, more sort of specialized support team, and have been running that ever since. So while we have, similar to other teams, we have some support teams in both Tallinn and Medellin, just to again cover the 24/7 time frame. In Tallinn, we have 5 support teams, the main ones of which are our first line and our second line support. Most of the main action goes on there. But in general, regardless of which support team we're talking about, the main responsibility or the main aim of our support teams is to provide this high level and seamless support and service to our clients and our colleagues inside the company. And So let's talk a little bit more specifically about these two teams. So in general, we are the middleman between our clients and sort of the internal company. The first line, as the name suggests, is the first line of defense, the main point of contact for our clients. And this means that the initial queries from our clients comes to this team. The responsibilities will be to really understand what's being asked, what's going on. Is it a general question that can be answered by the team members, or if it's something more specific, more technical, then who to escalate the issue to. And this brings us to our second line support team. They have slightly more technical knowledge to investigate things in greater detail. It's not quite IT level, but fairly similar. They run SQL queries to our databases. They go through error logs and help clients with setting up the tooling that we offer them. Now, working in support can be quite varied. Have a few examples here. It's not only because of the wider range of products that we support, but also the wide array of people that we communicate on a daily basis. Because it's not only just the clients that we talk to, it's other team members and team members from other teams within the company as well. But one thing is definitely for sure, that life in support is never boring. There's always something interesting happening, and there's always something new to learn. Now, regarding like personal development and career growth, personally, I think support is one of the best places where to start within the company, mostly because it basically gives you a very good understanding of how the company works, how it's structured, what are the different teams, what they do, what they're responsible for. So you really get a good clear picture. So as a few examples, like was mentioned previously, people from support teams have gone on to make most of our client integrations team. They're a fairly technical team who actually onboard new clients onto our products. From the technical side, they help with explaining how our tooling works, what sort of messaging or data flow we use, and how to interpret data and such. So at some point, all of that team was previous support members, and now they've even grown further than that. Again, product ownership. They are basically like running the development teams, responsible for what they do and how they do it, and their products. And obviously, last but not least, is team leads for support, such as myself. Again, over the years, almost all of the team leads are from the teams that they now lead. So there's many ways to develop yourself and grow within the company. Now the general vibe in the company is really friendly and nice, and this goes for both our colleagues, but even our customers that we communicate with, since they are representatives of their companies. The communications are all professional, friendly, and yeah, it's a nice, lighthearted place where to come. Now, training for support members is done on the job, side-by-side trainings in the office. So it's really easy to learn, to ask questions, to really make sure that you understand your duties and tasks, and yeah, as long as you're able to have a few sort of, if you're able to manage multiple streams of communication, like if you have some chats with multiple people at the same time, then that's all that's really required. But in general, if any of this seems interesting to you, then reach out to our talent acquisition team, and we might see you around the office. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. I think it was cool. I hope you enjoyed it as well. So please, you can write us some comments. Was it really cool or not? And also, please, you have a chance to ask questions right now. We will see it in our live chat. And we have here like a beautiful assistant who will help us to ask it. So we will give you some time to write your questions, and I will use this time to just ask for some questions I got during Vitsi Tuleviku on Tuesday. So a lot of people were asking me about the language of communication in our company, and I will say that it's English. And we are really serious about it, so we are even like trying to explain to our employees that it's important, even if you are in the kitchen or other common areas and you can see your colleague who doesn't understand your native language, so please switch to English and make everybody feel comfortable in this place. So even all communication in our Slack channels and everywhere are happening in English. But for some roles, we're requiring Estonian because, like, for example, some HR roles where you need to write in Estonian or make contracts in Estonian. So, but most positions, we are not requiring English. So also, what I wanted to say is that at the moment, we have an open position in our website. I opened it on purpose. It's called Open Application Vitsi Tuleviku 2022. So if you didn't find anything suitable for yourself at the moment, please drop your CV to this application. And tomorrow I will start reviewing it. And by the time I will have something suitable for your CV, I will contact you. We can schedule some like quick call to discuss your opportunities in junior sport. Yeah. Do we have any questions?
We have one question. How is the work environment in your company?
The question was, how is the work environment in our company? So I think Preet part team of great professionals in many different areas. We're very friendly, and we're always welcome to new people. And trust me, Ingenious will be bored. It's always fun. It's always something new and interesting, even if it is stressful sometimes. But you know, it's like it's cool for your growth and self-development. You know, new challenges. So I think you won't be bored. Also, what I can say that we have many different events happening in the office and out of the office. We have summer days. We have Christmas. This year we didn't have Christmas gala, but we had Christmas dinners because we needed to spread people into smaller groups. We also have a lot of sport event happenings and some sport challenges happening in our office. Apart from it, it's like we always have a lot of coffee in our office, fruits and other perks, so it's like common. According to benefits, we are having sport compensation, which is like 90 euros for quarter for 3 months. This year, we implemented like a new benefit, which called Minudoc. So during the year, you can take like 8-hour sessions with a psychologist to discuss any like mental issues or stress you have at work or in your personal life. We are not limiting it anyhow. So anything you feel you want to discuss with professional, company will cover it. apart from it, as I said, like many different events and snacks and perks in the office, we are also covering sick days. So as you know, like first 3-day government is not covering if you are selling sickness leave. So company does not want you to be stressed out about it. So that's why we are covering it. Yeah, I think that's it.
We have another question. Have you guys personally worked in international teams? Can you compare it working in Estonia?
Yeah, okay. I can talk about my own team. Our talent team is global. So in Estonia, I'm the only one person. And I have colleagues in Lithuania, Colombia, Sofia, Bulgaria, UK, and US. So my manager is in Bulgaria. My director is in Colombia, and time difference between Colombia and Estonia is 8 hours. So if we want to schedule an interview or a call, so for her it will be 8 in the morning, and for me it will be 4 p.m. So sometimes it's kind of crazy and stressful, but the good part of it is to meet different people, to see how different are people, them nationalities, them culture, them language, how they are talking with each other. And this is very cool part of, for me. I'm really enjoying it. And it's very new and cool experience for me. But I will also ask my colleagues who wants to share their own experience working in a global team. Alexander?
Yeah, I hope you can hear me from this mic. Show something. Okay, great. Yeah, so yeah, I think in IT we actually have, I think guys also can share from operational teams. Yeah, in IT we are not just having all these offices around the world, but probably, as you know, we have a huge shortage of software, technically like all IT related people, and Estonia is right now very popular for people to come from other countries. So I think I don't have the exact number, but I think I would say in just Tallinn office, I think around 30-40% of IT people actually came here from abroad. So, and this includes very different countries, actually different continents. So we already really national and multinational in just Tallinn, and of course we work really closely with other offices. So I kind of mentioned a little bit when I talked that the experience a lot, and that's really cool thing. I think this is one of the ways to become a great company. You should be global, you should be international. So yeah, I think probably I don't know, maybe guys you want to, because I think in trading they're also
very similar.
Yeah, so I think maybe I'll just cover. Yeah, so I think in our support and our trading teams we have a lot of students who are working part time, also from all possible nationalities. Yep.
Thank you, Alexander. We have one more question, right?
How competitive is your industry? Are there a lot of companies doing the similar work?
Do you mean do we have competitors? Yeah.
I can answer that. Yeah. So I think there is one maybe misconception that many think of us that we are a bookmaker while we are not. Yeah. So we are providing data to bookmakers and to many other companies. So we actually, we covered this betting part a bit, but we also work a lot with different sporting organizations. Sometimes just I don't know, for example, the good example, that we having partnership, for example, with NFL. Yeah, so it's not, so they're not like a betting company, obviously. Yeah, so we have very various customers, but I think to answer this question, so yeah, we have two big companies in the world. So one is Sports Radar, another is us. and we are kind of. I even heard that someone is calling this like there is like monopoly and there is like duopoly. I'm probably pronouncing this incorrectly, but I heard this term. But we also have like smaller players. But yeah, that's I would say is the situation. And of course, there are like hundreds of bookmakers which are not our direct competitors, rather customers. But of course, we are competing for them with our competitors.
Great, thanks.
One more question. Does your company support self-improvement and climbing on the career ladder?
Yes, I think Alexander partly talked about it, that for each employer we have a plan for self-development, and usually when you are joining the company, first 4 months is a time of probation, your probation period, and after it you will sit down with your line manager and you will discuss where do you want to move forward, which milestones you need to achieve to come to these points. And as Alexander mentioned, that internal promotions are very common in Genius Sport. So most of people, a lot of people working in Genius, working there for many years, like 6 years, 8 years, 12 years. And of course, they are growing up inside the company. And this is like one of the priorities for the company. So as you saw the guys today, they started in the company from part-timers, like sport traders, and they grow up to like managers, and I think it's like for company it's one of the main priorities. You want?
Me again, yeah. Maybe I will cover it a bit more. Yeah. So we have. We actually have multiple learning resources available to, I think, to all employees, like LinkedIn Learning.
Yeah.
So, and also this is kind of unique to IT, but I mentioned training budget. I think, like, I mean, it's not a secret. It's each employee has 2,000 euros per year to use on any training. So you could go to, it can be used, for example, for going to conferences, buying personal books. So it's really like various. So yeah, I think there are some really great opportunities.
Yeah. The only note I will make that we have this budget only for IT.
As I said,
roles.
yeah, it's only for IT.
Unfortunately, not for everybody, but hopefully we will work on it soon. Yeah.
How long until all the game data will be collected by the AI?
Okay, I probably should just stay here. So yeah, this is the good question, because it's actually not so simple. Yeah, so it really depends on the sport, but how long I know it's I cannot say like the exact date, but this is definitely where we are moving, because you can imagine how easier it is. You just set up a camera and it's just works there. So you only need electricity. While with people, you need to organize everything. You need to buy like hotel tickets, like all stuff like that. So it's much more complicated and more expensive. But what we're trying to make it unique, that these systems, they existed before. So there are other companies who are developing these systems, but usually they are extremely expensive. So we're talking about like hundreds, thousands of dollars per setup. And then imagine you have like maybe third football league in Kazakhstan somewhere. Yeah, so there is some like small stadium, like there is some really small city. Can they afford that? No. So what we are trying to do is to have like a really single set, usually maybe one camera, maybe just like 2, 3, but not like 15. And we're really trying to keep the price low. I mean, like to be like maybe just few thousands. So this way we can do that. Yes, but so far I think we are doing this only for basketball, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just like started, and developing this technology is not a simple thing.
Here is a little funny question. Do you have to watch sports as you work in your company?
I think I know. Arman, do you want to answer this one?
Basically, you have this opportunity to watch it. Depends on your specific task in that sense. But yeah, there is no actual that you must watch. Everybody needs to watch, but this is just if you're a sports fan, this is big plus that you have this opportunity to watch it, basically.
I will share my own story. The first time I came to the office because I was onboarding remotely, and only after 1 month working in the company, I came to the office and I was shocked, like, who are all these people playing Dota 2? I thought that our traders who are watching Dota 2, that they are playing it, and I was like, wow, this is a job of a dream. Like, you can just come and play Counter-Strike or Dota 2.
Yeah, I just also want to share a few things that I heard multiple stories about people who joined our company were like, okay, so I'm gonna watch sports that I like and I'm paid for it. Yeah, sounds great. And we also in IT obviously we write code. Yeah, we don't watch sports, but I don't know if it's still the case, but we had kind of all the sport TVs kind of available, so you could actually watch all the sports. And quite often when there is some sporting event, people who are interested, I've seen some football on the second or the third screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
No more questions.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So thanks everybody for your questions. And as I announced before, now we will have Kahoot. It is Iris, our Kahoot expert, will run it. And this is one of the things we are doing in the office. We are playing Kahoot every month. We are calling it birthday Kahoot. So maybe Iris will tell more about it.
Yeah, hello. I am People Operations Assistant Iris at Esports. And now we will do a little Kahoot. So if you haven't played Kahoot before, it's not very hard. You just have to go to Kahoot webpage and put in this game pin. Oh. Kuidas see läheb sinna ekraanile?
It should be there actually. Can you help us? How to put this on the big screen?
So what exactly needs to be
We
done?
need that on the big screen.
Okay, so we need to go this and maybe like that.
Yes.
Sorry, already some technical difficulties.
But we have IT people here.
Yeah, luckily. So you just have to go to the Kahoot webpage and put in this game pin on your phone and put in a username. You don't have to use your actual name. You just need to write something. So we will just wait a few minutes for you to join. I really like the duck. I love ducks myself. So, and don't worry if you don't know the answers. It's fine, it's just for you to know more about our company a little. And of course the winner will get the prize, right? 3 people will get a prize. So first place, second place and third place. So I think we will wait just 1 minute for everyone to join who wants, and then we will start. Oh, I like the winner username. Very positive attitude. I think we can start. So ready or not? First question. In what year was the company founded? 2000, 1997, 2003, or 2007? So all of the pictures, most of them are from our office, so you can take a little sneak peek. So yeah, the correct answer is 2000. From a big idea from a small London basement to becoming a global leader in capturing, distributing and maximizing the value of official sports data. So came from a really big idea from a small London basement. So let's see how it did. Oh, the duck is the first, nice. So then we have Katlin, Brigitta, Library and Elmo. Let's see the next question. How many sports do we trade? Is it 105, 11, 2010 or 26? So how many sports do we trade? And this picture is from our fun area. We can play games in there in lunchtime or just between work to just relax. We also have some books and you can play chess. So a few more seconds. So yeah, the answer is 26. We trade mostly football, tennis, basketball, esports and American football. So duck is still first, nice. Where is our headquarters? So it was in the presentation. Is it in Thailand, London, Singapore or in US? So yeah, our headquarters are in London. So the duck, you're on fire, nice. So how many people are working in Tallinn office? Is it 1,000, 267, 399 or 132? So how many do you think, how many workers we have? So it's 399. It varies from time to time, but last year we grew a lot and a lot of new people joined our Tallinn office. So no changes. How many nationalities we have? So we are a global company. How many different nationalities we have? Is it 21, 5, 3 or 16? Yeah, the correct answer is 21, and most are Estonian or Indian. So the duck is still first, nice. How many kilograms of coffee beans are consumed in a month in Tallinn office? So is it 6, 54, 90 or 35? So how much coffee do we drink in Tallinn office? So yeah, the correct answer is 35. We are big coffee drinkers. So the duck is still first, then we have Birgitta, Oops, Katriin and winner. Nice. What is the name of Genius Sports co-founder and CEO? Is it Mark Locke, Adrian Key, Paul Stephanopoulos or Kevin Brown? So this is the picture of him. So yeah, it's Mark. So let's see the next question. How many support teams we have in Tallinn? Is it 3, 5, 7 or 2? It's 5. The biggest are first line support, second line support, and then we have product services, technical support, and problem and release operators. So the duck is still first. Then we have Birgitta, Elmo, Katriin, and oops, nice job. How many open positions we have at the moment? So is it 20, 9, 15 or 100? So again, this is our relax area. These are our workers, Kevin and Andre. And we also have pet policy. We have Wednesday when we can have dogs in the office, or at least one dog. how many open positions we have at the moment. So at the moment we have 9 open positions. We have .NET developer, QA engineer, senior QA engineer, DevOps engineer, lead technical services analyst, knowledge manager, support services, sports trader, and ad operations specialist. So you can check them all out in our homepage. So the duck is still first, then we have Brigitta, Katrin, Elmo, and Winner. How many sports traders work in Tallinn office? Yeah, how many sports traders work in Tallinn office? Is it 250, 180, 1000, or 55? So I asked previously how many workers we have, but how many sports traders we have in the Tallinn office. So yeah, it's 180 sports traders. That's a lot. So no changes. Let's see the next question. How many sports games do we trade in a year? Is it 300,000, 100,000, 50,000, or 200,000? So how many sports games do we trade in a year? So yeah, it's 200,000 sports games. So library, you are on fire, nice. What is the most popular esport we trade? So this is actually the esport area and IT also. So is it Counter-Strike, Dota, League of Legends, or Call of Duty? What do you think is the most popular esport? League of Legends is overall the most popular, but in Europe we have Counter-Strike. So almost no changes. So let's go to the last question. Genius Sports is a global company. In how many countries do we have offices in? Is it 10, 15, 6 or 4? So what do you think? In how many countries do we have offices in? So the correct answer is 10. US, Colombia, Estonia, Lithuania, UK, Switzerland, Italy, Bulgaria, Singapore and Australia. So that's all the countries. So let's see who won. So third place is Brigitta. Second place is winner. And first place, surprise, surprise, is the duck. So you can let us know in the comments who you are, and then we will figure out how to give you your gifts. But thanks everyone.
I will remind you again that please the winners, Doug and winner, share your contact in the comments so that we can contact you and send you your prize. So I think for today that's all from our side. I forgot one thing. People who were on our booths on Tuesday and collected lottery tickets. Do we have someone with a lottery ticket? Please write us in live chat. It's very important so that we won't forget you. And we will wait for some time if there is someone. Okay, for people who have numbers, please write us the numbers. Which numbers are you holding? Because we need to choose one, so we will choose it randomly. Yeah, 1 second, we are doing some preparation. And we will choose it right now online. We will just put those numbers on the paper and we will give Alexander to choose one. Yeah, but before, when we are still having some time, once we are doing it, so we just wanted to tell you a big thank you that you found the time to join us today, and we hope that it was useful and you learned a lot about us, about our company, about our family, how we are calling kids, and who knows, maybe we will see you soon in the office. Put it on the paper so that we can.
Four.
We have only one, and it's. Okay, so you know what? We don't even need to choose because we have only one.
Are there multiple?
41 and 85.
So there is one. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, okay, so when we have just two, what I will do, I will put it in. Okay, you can do it this way. You know, I see people, so come here so that everybody can see that it's fair enough.
Just to prove that I'm actually using the random number generator. So 1 and 2. First is 41 and second one is
85.
yeah. So and generate and it's 1, so it's 41.
41. So the winner is 41.
Yay.
Congratulations. Please write us your contact as well. And as I announced before, the gift for it will be a 100 euros gift card in Sportland. So congratulations. I will contact you and I will be able to send it through the email, the gift card itself. So good day for someone. And I will ask my team to join me to just say goodbye to you. Iris. So, bye-bye for everybody.
Bye.